What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy Comics on the Edge. Welcome back to the low grades. That's what I'm talking about, everyone. Hey, I wasn't here last week, but it's fucking good to be back. That's all I gotta say.
Yep. Good to have you back.
Yeah, man. I'm here with my boy Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics. What's up, Rob? How you doing today?
Hola, señor. ¿Qué pasa?
Oh, de nada. We got our boy James, Comicraider, in the house. What's up, James? How you doing, man?
Hola. Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Oh, man.
Para información en español, marque 2. Para inglés, marque 1.
Like, how did your Spanish get worse from the last time I heard you speak it? All right. Well, like I said, I was out last week. Man, it's crazy how shit goes down, man. It's a little bit of a long story, but I'm sure people are interested. I know you guys are. You guys don't really know much. James probably knows the most.
James told us all about your VD.
No. No. But yeah,
I was glad you were able to go get some antibiotics. I'm happy for you, man.
Bro, like I haven't been on antibiotics since I was a fucking child, man.
Well, that's how come you got the VD then.
So yeah, just real quick, we I guess it was like last week after the show, probably like on a Saturday or so. No, it was Thursday, right? Because I remember I had to work that day. I had it felt like a pimple in the back of my head. And so I was poking at it, trying to pop it. It's not very often I get them, but I do get them every now and then, especially after like getting like a haircut. So I went to go pop it, and it wasn't really cooperating with me, and damn near mutilated that shit. So I was just like, holy shit, like man, so it got kind of puffy, right? The next day, I had to go to a show. Me and my daughter and my son. I actually took my son. I got to see Stick to Your Guns, open up for Bleeding Through, and who else was there? Desmadre. Really good bands at the Glass House of House of Blues in Anaheim, and really good show. But there was a lot of people there. I was sweating, and I noticed like the back of my head was itching because of the hat, the lining of the hat. And so like I just didn't really pay too much mind, and I went home, woke up the next morning, and I just had like a big bump. And I just until Mondays it was huge. And I was like, what the hell? So like, went to work and did all that stuff. And I just I think I worked up until Wednesday. And then Thursday came around, and then I called out because the pain was fucking too much, man. It felt like it was ready to like pop, but nothing was coming out or nothing like that. So I called, make an appointment, went in, and she noticed how big it was, and just kind of like
I've seen this normal. Yeah. I've seen this one before.
Yeah.
Hey, nurse, can you take a look
My
at this?
favorite
Yeah.
category.
Oh my God, that
I
thing
know.
is huge.
So yeah, I went and she looked at it, took some samples and gave me antibiotics, which one was, or there's 3 antibiotics she gave me. One was like a regular high dosage antibiotic. The other one was one with steroids, and another one was a shot. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And so the nurse comes in to give me my shot, and so we're gonna have to give it on your butt. And I was like, oh, serious? Like, you're messing with me, right? And she's like, no, like, I go, you guys still do that? And she said, yeah. And I was like, okay. So, I pulled my pants down a bit. She gave me the shot, and I just I took it like a man, James. And
She said, "Why are you gaping?"
Stick it on the butt like a man.
yeah.
Which the hard part is she goes, "My God, it's huge. Why are you gaping?"
She's all, you lean back into the shot. What the hell?
Sorry, normal reaction.
Yeah. So then that was that, and then the pain was off and on, with the antibiotics and stuff, and the shit's been draining and stuff, and I get a call on Thursday, or no, Wednesday, this Wednesday, and she tells me that that's a staph infection.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone put their staff in your head. Got it.
Yeah. And I'm all staffed up, and that they have to send it back for more results to kind of see what type of antibiotics, to give me after that. But the one that she gave me already can possibly help as well. So I gotta wait till Monday for those. But yeah, I'm still like struggling with this thing, man. It's just a nuisance. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and this shit has, like, the main thing that's bugged me this whole time is the lack of sleep. I'm not able to get like good sleep at all. I don't get enough sleep as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So to take some of those, like even 1 hour away, is just like, it's fucks me up,
Because you can't sleep because you keep rolling on it or something.
uh that's some of it. It's just sometimes I'll wake up and I'm on it, and it's gotten a lot better, like it's drained a lot, but it's just it hasn't
It's not done healing, but the antibiotics that you're on right now at least seem to be
Yeah.
doing something to help.
something. Yeah.
Then once they get you the tailored antibiotics specific to your infection, then you'll accelerate your healing.
Yeah.
And you'll
Also,
be good as new.
ladies, I cannot transfer this to you guys, so don't be afraid. I just it's just been like very just annoying. I'm kind of over it, but I know that I have to be patient with it and stuff like that. It's just, just one of those things, man, like where like a little thing just turns into this big old project. And yeah, I just last week when I told James, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like I was in bad shape, man, and but yeah, he went along, he didn't cancel the show, thank God. And
No.
I'm sure he thought about it, right?
Yeah, but the guy down here has just put that fear of God in me.
Yeah, man. He's the one that keeps us at bay, dude. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, it's not a holiday. You got no excuse,
Rob, you make us so much better than what we were back then.
I lift you up, baby. Here, now you're my puppet. So he's like, hold on. There you go.
No, yeah, it was fine. And then because what I think you told me only like a couple hours before, anyways.
Because I waited, man.
An excuse to not do the show.
Yeah. I waited, man. I was just kind of like, I could do it, but like, I won't be on my A game. I'm still not 100%. Like, let's not get crazy. But I do feel a lot better. I feel like I'm more tired because, just it all being taken out of me. I do feel fucking super shredded because I'm on steroids.
Hell
Got
yeah.
like road rage and fucking like,
You're lifting 500 pounds.
yeah. I mean, that's normal to me, but like,
Just
Right.
you just walk around picking up heavy
675.
objects, putting back down again,
Yeah.
grunting, get the slight smell of fecal matter.
But yeah, I just it took a lot for me to call out, but I was just like, I have to. I called out of work. I mean, that's one step, and now I got to call off the low grades. So, but
Then
like I
you sat
said,
around the house pretending like you were dying, so your wife would wait on you hand and foot.
Mhm.
oh man, that's crazy too, because it's like
That part.
the days I feel like decent, like she wants me to go out and do stuff, and I'm like,
Oh.
I just want to relax, because like I'll be watching TV, and like next thing you know, I'm out, and that's like, I don't really do that too much,
It happens to me every time I watch James on YouTube.
Yeah, but yeah, that's where we are, and like I said, we're here now. Dude, I even got like a CGC submission during that time.
Well, that's good because you got to hurry up and get another one in.
Nah, I mean,
If
we'll talk about that.
yeah,
But like I wasn't even like I wasn't feeling good enough to be even excited about it. Normally I'll wait, I'll go on my YouTube channel and do an unboxing. I didn't even do that, dude. I just fucking opened them and just kind of like,
Oh,
all
wow.
right, cool, yeah.
did you hold on to the box
No, for what?
so you could do an unboxing when you were feeling better?
No.
Jesus Christ! Do you
Now
not know how to content?
now we know what Rob does.
Do you even YouTube, bro?
I
Yeah,
can tell you
but-
now, the emotional reaction wouldn't have been any different whether you've seen them already or not seen them.
Yeah, you see my 2 reactions I give Rob.
I've had to do it myself because I've recorded an entire thing and I got done and going, oh shit, it wasn't recording.
Oh,
Put it all back in the box and start over again.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's rough, man.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
Especially if you go through a long one and you
yeah,
just get done and you thought it was like just slamming. You had great stories, everything else, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Well, it's gonna be a while before any of us get any long ones done.
Well, I don't know. I have a bunch waiting to go. I just have to try to figure out what I can get out and get in before the hikes go up, and then what needs to go through my presser, which is now going to be backed up, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. I mean, you have what, a week or so?
You have I think you have to have your submissions in or you have to they have to be processed before January 6th, and then they be received.
Oh, okay.
a
So
little
you
bit-
can submit them by the 6th, and then
Well-
normally it's 2 weeks after that. So if they get
Yeah,
them
maybe-
within that 2 weeks after the 6th,
I'll
should be
double check the dates on it, but
yeah.
I was so fixated on pricing that I didn't even pay attention. I just remember that January 6th was one of those dates because that's just now a day that stands out in your head like 9/11.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So yesterday I actually went to a concert. And it was a
yeah.
bitter. Go for it.
Submissions have to be completed. Your form has to be submitted by January 6th, and they have to be received at their headquarters by January 20th.
Okay. Not bad.
But we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah. So I went to a concert yesterday. It was a little bit bittersweet. One of my favorite venues.
Was it a symphony? Bittersweet Symphony. Yeah. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
One of my favorite venues is closing down at the end of this month, and they've been open for 30 years. I've been going there for like 30 years now. The place is called Chain Reaction.
I've been doing the same thing too. It's called My Wife's Bedroom.
It's called the Chain Reaction. I'm so old school that I remember when they first opened, it was actually called Public Storage.
Wow.
A venue
Nice.
called the Public Storage.
That's
They
pretty
soon had to change the name after that, but
Yeah. I
then
wonder
changed
why.
it. I know, right? Then they changed it to Chain Reaction. It's been like that ever since.
They didn't want to. They didn't want to try like extra storage
or Quest Storage or some
or
other
self storage.
Yeah, Value Storage. So yesterday was officially the last hardcore show at that venue, which featured one of my favorite bands, Rotting Out, and they had a special guest. That's why I'm wearing their hat, Soul Search. It was such a good show. It was packed, sweaty. Like, I probably shouldn't have been in there.
Yeah, it was probably great for your infected head.
Yeah, right.
Let me
Hey,
get all sweaty and have that stuff running over that
I
thing. What could
know.
go
Yeah.
wrong?
Believe me, dude. I was a little bit on the teeter-totter side of it, on whether to go or not. But ultimately, I decided to go. What's that?
Said you chose poorly.
Well, we'll see. But it was a great time, man. I mean, just for the last show at that venue, I mean, it was just like amazing. And to see on Instagram how much that venue meant to people, like it's insane. Bands are commenting about that venue. You know, kids that have gone to shows, kids that like don't go to shows anymore, but they remember the good times. Like,
People are saying the same type of things though about Sears as it's shutting down. So don't think it's too special. They're having fond memories of the catalog every December and stuff like that.
That catalog was no joke though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just it was great, man. Just great community, and now there's a couple other venues that are kind of like similar. They don't have the same vibe, but they might get there now. So I'm pretty excited for the future of
I can
venues.
tell you exude excitement right now.
Yeah, that's like my CGC unboxings.
Yeah.
Well, enough about me. How about you, Rob? How was your week, dude?
It's been a strange endeavor. Work has been crazy, but it's also been a lot of fun. Some good stuff. I got my shed almost completely squared away. And for some reason, as an organized person, the concept of having a squared away storage building where I don't have to use public storage.
Oh, hey.
Hey-o is makes me happy. I've got a lot of good books in. Got some books read. I got to spend some time this weekend putting some books away. Yeah,
I saw your pickups, man, at
Fan Expo.
Yeah.
We'll show those off here tonight. Those were some really amazed me. It was a lot of that con definitely made huge strides from where it used to be. But yeah, I'm just
hopefully
excited.
They don't fuck it up for the next year, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they hold steady or continue to improve. Aside from the CGC news, which doesn't surprise me, I'm super excited. I'm super pumped for WinterCon with the news, dropping from them, and I'm just. It's feeling like it's almost Christmas is coming. My youngest is coming home this next week. Then we'll we'll have the holidays, and before I know it, I'll get to see you flockers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool, man. What about you, James? How was your week?
Good, I guess. I don't think very eventful. I just finished up my last week of school. So I have my last class on Saturday, and it'll be nice to have my Saturday mornings back. Saturday morning leading into midday back.
I can tell you how
And
you can fill it.
making YouTube content. Is that what you're doing?
Only slabs will be on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do actually. When I get out early, I actually do pop in there. Don't worry, don't worry.
There's always a stipulation with James, man. Oh, if I get out early, then
No, I said when I get out of class
Yeah.
early, I would pop in the chat and watch it and sit there and yeah, good times. But yeah, so I had my last one and then pretty much just finished up. Technically, this is the last week of assignments and stuff, but I just wanted to be done. So I spent Sunday, I think Sunday and Monday, it doesn't matter. But point is, I just like locked in, as the kids say, and I just got like everything done, all my finals, all my assignments, just to be done. And so yeah, so I got to relax this week because I got everything done early. And so other than that, shoot, playing games.
Did you kiss your favorite shitter goodbye?
Actually, no. So because I'm only going on Saturday. Like the only building that's open is the one that we're in for that
Okay.
class. So I didn't even get to use my favorite shitter this semester. I'm gonna have to plan better next for the next.
Plan your classes around there.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so yeah, so anyways, just finishing up school, played video games, and then I guess that's really it. I mean, still been just fucking sick, and so just I don't know what the hell I
You
got. I have
guys.
to go to the doctor.
What?
What?
That's no excuse, James.
What?
You've been sick for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah, no, other than that, work and stuff. Oh, all right. I do want to bore everyone with fantasy football real quick. So he had a fucking bell ring, like his fucking like a bellhop just came for him.
That was mine.
Oh, I was like,
it was my app telling me that it was time. I hadn't logged my dinner yet, and reminding me to log my dinner in the app.
I thought he had been summoned.
No. Yeah, it's my one of my many reminders for the various things to try to keep me alive.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so fantasy football. I was stressing this weekend. I had
trailing
the what, this one?
Or this behind week, me.
Yeah. This for the Black Sheep one, it comes down to this week for me to have a chance at making the playoffs. But that's pretty much what I went through last week in my work league. I had the fucking greatest clutch upset victory. I mean, for me ever, but like it definitely has got to be up there with one of the best. So I had to, in order to make the playoffs, I had to beat a person who was 13-0 to that point. So first I had to beat the undefeated person. Then on top of that, I needed the two people that were tied or ahead of me to both lose. And then I needed one of them. I needed to outscore them points-wise because the tiebreaker came down to points. So I needed to outscore them points-wise. And it was a long shot. I don't remember what my percentage was at making it, but it was not very high. I beat the 13-0 person, which in and of itself was one hell of a victory. The two gentlemen that I needed to lose, both lose. And then the Eagles game, for those of you who watched that, was very ugly on the Eagles' part. And Jalen Hurts threw 4 picks. I just needed a receiver to do like 7 points, which really is not that much. But Jalen Hurts threw 4 interceptions instead. And I am sitting there going, I am about to lose this thing on points after taking down the 13-0, after having them both lose. it's going to come down to this shitty ass game. And they go to overtime. Jalen Hurts throws a pass to Devontae Smith that goes for like 28 yards. And then like the next pass, he throws an interception and the game is over. And I'm like, oh my God, was that one pass enough? And sure enough, it was. I end up making the playoffs by like 0.5 points over the other person. And I am now in. And the fact that all of those things happened that weekend to come together and get me into the playoffs, oh man, I am
So what
very
you're
happy.
saying is that your skills are beyond reproach.
Man, I am hitting my stride at just the right time, is what I'm saying. And yeah, but
Luck
so
is an interesting mistress.
speaking of football, though, there was a play in that game where Jalen Hurts throws a pass, it gets intercepted. The guy is running it back. He gets hit. He fumbles the ball. Jalen Hurts gets the recovery. Then he gets hit and fumbles the ball again. And then the other team got the ball. So he had 2 turnovers in one play, and it's a play with 3 total turnovers. And they were doing this simulcast on ESPN2 that was like they're trying to get kids into the game, so they do these simulcasts, and it was all Monsters Inc. And it was like Monsters Inc. characters on the field. It's all animated, and it only takes them like 5 minutes from what happens on the field for them to animate that play and
shit.
put it on this simulcast. How they do it, I don't know, but it's awesome.
They skin the actual players.
Oh well, yeah, because it's fast. And that play though, they did not. It broke that system.
They should have just put
interception happened. What?
They just need to rewind it and play it in 2x speed with the Benny Hill music.
There was so much going on. Once the I think it tracked the interception, but once that person fumbled the first time, the system just broke and like the ball was just on the ground and they just like let it go. It was crazy. That was such a great play. But yeah, so yeah, that's my fantasy football. For those of you who also play, good luck. Most leagues are in the playoffs now, so good luck to all of you who are in there fighting. Or if you're in a league like we have where it comes down to this week to get in, good luck to you getting in unless you're against me. But yeah, so that was about it for my week. It was very, very chill.
Did you watch a Raiders game over the weekend?
Were they televised this weekend? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
That's a no. He did not.
No, if they were televised, I did. But as I said, Sunday was my lock-in day, so I would have had it up here on the TV while I did my homework. So kind of watch, kind of not. But yeah, no, that team is
not good.
Man, that team is a mess, dude. It is a mess. On to next year.
Tell me about it.
On to next.
Nothing's worse than having to rely on their goddamn running back.
Oh, dude. Man, hey, look, when the guy, they said the stat on this last game, he is averaging negative something yards before contact, meaning as soon as he gets the ball, he's getting hit by a defender. He doesn't even get to the line of scrimmage before a defender is already in his face. And that team is, oh God, they're.
So it's not him; it's his offensive line. That
they are awful. Coached by the coach's son.
Non-existent.
Coached by the coach's son. I wonder what's going on there.
All I know is as having him as like one of my running backs is just killing me. But
oh yeah, well yeah, he's your what? He was your first pick for sure.
It was my first running back pick. Yeah. I have limped along and made do somehow with some pretty pathetic running backs, but
yeah, we'll see. Hey man, any given Sunday. So. But yeah, that's about
having
it.
Stashed Rice on the bench for Kansas City when he was
injured,
when he was suspended.
Oh yeah,
was paid dividends in the home stretch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, good moves.
Well, that's phenomenal.
Let's see. All right, so let's catch up on this chat here. Yep. Why don't we? Shall we? We have Rob's Fast Stack says, make all my grades Hello. Hello. We have Steve checking in. What is going on?
Steve, what's up, man?
Shout out to Steve. He's been checking on me, making sure that I'm still alive. I appreciate it. He's also been sharing.
He never checked on me, and I'm in a worse situation than you are.
Did he know though? That's the difference. See, I was here last week, so
he should have felt it.
Well, he did give you, his condolences here, so there's that. And then we also have Phil's Treehouse said my staff got infected once. What is going on, Phil? JSS Brooklyn also stopped in to drop the CGC link. We are going to talk about that. Well, these guys are. I don't really have much input. I don't really grade anymore, but I also have my dad checking in. What's going on?
He changed his name?
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, that's his usual name that he does for everything. But yeah, I guess it
What's that 69 mean?
That's when he was born.
Year he was born.
Really?
You can remember Gen X is notorious for putting the year they were born, like it in their names and stuff.
You don't think it's his favorite position on your mom?
Stop it. Salesboy Comics also checking in. What is going on, man? We also have JD here. What up, Raging Agent? Let's see. This comment, awful. Just awful. Oh, he's just talking to other people. And we also have Heroes for Hire Comic Club. What is going on? Good evening. And we have 2002 Warlord. Were they born in 2002? Probably. Let's see.
No, they're one better than 2001 Warlord.
I don't like comics. Also, is checking. Well, not really checking. They said they're not here. Never mind. Sorry. Steve says, Robert, my apologies. I am so sorry, brother. I hope you feel better soon, man. You know I love you, man.
I feel better now that you're here, Steve.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, and that should catch us up for now. So yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. Glad you don't have the James sickness anymore. Don't worry, I'm bringing it to WonderCon. You know. Oh man, but yeah, so that should catch us up. Welcome, Matt. Welcome.
Cool. You want to get into some CGC, Rob?
Sure.
Go for it. It's what the people are clamoring for.
All right,
we won't dwell on it just because people probably heard it a billion times. Obviously,
they haven't heard us talk about it.
Oh well, that's true.
You know?
I know you don't have a special sounder for it, so I'll just assume and jump right into it. It's fine with you.
Okay.
We also have leafy substances. What up? All right.
Hold on.
Oh, he's got something.
Oh,
he's bringing that. All right. So CGC, of course, sent out their notice and talking about, oh my God, we're revising our service fees and schedules. And those of us who've been paying any kind of attention, we're like, oh wow, that's about as exciting and newsworthy as saying that Christmas is coming, because we've seen this every single year since they came out. Since Blackstone purchased CGC. Every single year they've done a price hike. This year they raised their prices, announcing $30 on a modern, $45 on vintage. That of course matches the PSA pricing. So obviously they don't fear PSA. They feel they can step up and charge the same rate. While in the grand scheme of things, it's about a $3 hike on them, and about individually about a 10 to 11% price hike, 7% on the vintage. Where the real pain begins is if you start to look at what the prices were in 2020 before all these price hikes, and you realize that a modern book was $18 and has now cost you $30. And a vintage book, which used to be $24, is now $45.
Wow.
And a high value used to be $58 and now is $105. So overall, since Blackstone has taken over, we've had everywhere from a 67% increase in rates on the modern, all the way up to an 85% price increase on the vintage. So
Yep.
that's how much they care about you. They obviously don't fear PSA for, like I said, they've raised their prices to match them. They don't fear CBCS, who's now only charging $22 to $24 for a modern and $40 for a vintage. And of course,
Yeah.
nobody cares about PGX, who's still only charging $14 or $20 for a vintage book. So
Yeah, it's very unfortunate because $3 is a lot because if you're submitting 10 books, that's an extra $30.
yeah, and you know, it's funny is they do this every year. They
Mm-hmm.
time their announcement after they do their Black Friday sale. So they'll do their Black Friday sale to get you to re-up your membership at discounted rates. And
Yeah.
then they announce this, which negates any, if you increased your tier to get an extra, to get a 10% off or something, this negates it with these price hikes.
Yeah.
And of course, the way that they do that pricing uh, on their, well, when they do their Black Friday, they actually override your membership. So if you had, like me, I didn't do it because I had 6 months remaining on my membership. If
Yeah.
I had re-upped it, they would have only given me an extra 6 months. They wouldn't have, but they would have billed me for 12, basically double billed me for 6 months. They don't add it on or anything. So it's really kind
Yeah.
of, it's really kind of bad. Um, obviously there's other price hikes in there about other stuff. I was just focusing on the comic stuff. It is what it is on it. But you have to do, if you want to get these old, take advantage of the old pricing, you do need to get your books entered in through the submission form before January 6th. And then you need to get them to the Florida facility before January 20th. So if you're going to be doing any kind of pressing, good luck. They trying to get them done in time. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the one that hits hardest is a vintage tier at $45.
Yep.
I mean, that's just fucking crazy.
Consider
You
that, remember the vintage tier is only a up to $400.
Yeah,
So you know, you're talking about, it's, the cost is 10% of the value, or more than 10% of the value of the book, max value of the book. So it's definitely one that's gonna, I think, a lot of those less expensive, those $200 silver age books or whatever, I think, you know, there's gonna be a lot more of those people aren't going to send in, that they're
I
gonna.
know. I know they used one time they raised the prices, but they also raised the max amount.
Yeah, well, that was when they did their very first and they switched to the current system. Previous CGC had the $200 limit, and then
Yeah,
they had these had extra tiers in there. They
that's
they
true.
simplified it down and made it 400 um, for both, and then that aligns with what I think CVCS is the same, and then or maybe they're slightly different. I think they're the same until you get to the high value. Then it's like 2,000, or maybe no, maybe CVCS is up to 1,000. Anyways,
Yeah,
but it's definitely, it definitely can kill you, because that means, how if you send something in that's on the borderline of that vintage tier, and they decide to uptick you, all of a sudden you
yeah.
go from 45 to $105. That's
I,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
especially if there's
also,
multiple books at that hits you with that. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Send that shit back to me. Never mind.
Yeah, okay. Leafy Substance saying CBCS is $40 for vintage up to $1,000. So
wow.
at least there you don't have, you can send in a $600 or $700 book and still only pay the $40. But the problem is CBCS had their chance and they fumbled the ball, and you know, now nobody seems to care. I see
Yeah,
CBCS books can be at great prices, but people don't want to buy them.
yeah. Their on-site prices is going to be ridiculous. Last weekend, I paid $70 for vintage on-site. I bet the next year will be 100. You know, you're privileged because I don't think I've ever been to an event over here where it's been on-site grading.
No. No.
On-site grading, yeah, I've never partaken in it.
Mhm.
I know it's definitely for some of the guys that travel. They've really enjoyed it. I've never even done on-site submissions, to be honest, because I don't trust how they're going to pack them and transport them back and everything else. And I'm just fine shipping them directly myself and not having to deal with
Yeah.
all that. But
And that's
I
a big
get,
concern too, because I know that a lot of videos that I watch where they're submitting modern books and they get their stuff back and it's like a 9.6, 9.4. They're like, dude, when I submitted this shit, it was like pristine condition. And then they see like this fold on one of the corners. It's just like they always say, like, I would never submit something like this. And it's
Mhm.
always from an on-site submission, you know?
yeah,
So
I don't know. I don't get into that unless people have you're taking photos or anything else. I don't want to get into that, although there are obviously plenty of stories of all that stuff, and nobody seems
yeah.
to, it doesn't matter. CGC has built themselves up such that they can't do any wrong. They know it, and that's why they can continue to do this and raise the prices until everybody finally stops, until it slows down. And the
So
vintage,
Christina,
No, Christine.
the adding of a bulk vintage tier doesn't concern me. I mean, I don't ever submit 25 books or more, and I can't imagine
I
submitting 20.
used to. That was so
I,
much fun.
yeah, but can you imagine trying to submit 25 vintage books that are less than $400?
That I don't think I have any or enough. I don't think I have enough to
I
fulfill
mean,
25. I'll
Well,
be
it'd be
throwing
like all
shit in
your
there. I'm like, oh,
fillers.
I
I
guess
mean,
this one's
that's why
going
it's
now.
not worth
I
it.
got some mid-grade like ASM 83 or something,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know.
So like, does that affect you in any way of
I've
what
already
you're
been
doing now?
affected. I've already been affected since the last price hike.
You-
I've submitted far less than I've ever done. And probably I've submitted more books as art books this year to CBCS,
What up, bubs?
or
Yeah, you missed it.
probably books where I had the PGX books swapped out and I was just paying for a reholder. But I didn't do a ton of grading this year. I bought more books already graded
yeah.
and less crazy grading.
You know what's gonna piss me off is all these dealers saying like, "Well, CGC submissions went up, so although I submitted this before that, the prices are
Yeah,
all going up." They're
Can't you
gonna
check the
attack
date?
on an
I'd be like,
extra
I want the date.
$30.
I want proof.
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I do have some books that I do need to submit, and I'll have to deal with it to some degree, but
yeah.
or who knows, maybe I'll change my mind and I'll just Mylar magic the bitch out of all of it and put it in
Ooh,
my.
Yeah.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what's going to happen the most out of this is the number of comic capsules I purchase will probably be going up.
Oh.
nice.
Somebody has to capitalize on it. You mentioned earlier, and I know I've talked about this on the show for a couple years now, but the fact that CBCS does not capitalize ever on CGC's misfortunes, and I mean this goes back to everything the labels, the issues with the slabs, the losing of books, the just everything. There's been so many
Yeah,
times where I'm like, this
every
is your moment.
every time, especially during COVID, when CGC was backed up and not
Yeah,
everything else,
yeah.
CBCS was given the opportunity. CGC basically said, "Look, we're backed up on the 1 yard line. We're just going to leave the ball right here for you and take 5 steps back. Go ahead." And
John.
somehow,
So, John,
without anybody opposing them, CBCS screwed up the snap. The ball went 35 yards backwards. They tried to fall on it and still squirted it out the other way. And CGC managed to pick it up accidentally while trying to keep it in bounds in the end zone.
Yeah. Yeah. So somebody has to benefit, and yeah, I think something like Comic Capsule or something like that is definitely going to be, somebody's got to be smart enough to capitalize on it. So Yeah, I personally, I mean, I've been broke, so I've been done for a couple years now. As far as submitting, I don't even have the membership anymore. And then when the prices started going up, it just didn't seem like I even should bother. I have most of the stuff that I want graded. There's definitely some books that I would have liked to have sent in or still would like, but for that price, it is hard for me to justify wanting to send them in. And then, there's other like little goals that I had, which now, so for example, the like we were talking about with the vintage and the high dollar, um, I collect Daredevil. I think a lot of people know that. I've had, issues 1 through 20 for many, many years now. And, I had a goal of like 1 through 10 graded would be kind of cool, and because I only have, I think, issue 1. That's it, graded. And so I just, I would send mine in, but and some of them are nice, high grade or higher grade. Some are not, but I definitely, I'm in a position where I'd be like, well, I can only send one because I can't take the risk of sending two, and 1 or 2 of them motherfuckers come back as a high value. Then I'd be like, no, I can't. Give me it back. So I'd have to send one in at a time. And there's like, there's obviously many other people that are in that position, and so it definitely like it really makes you think. And so for now, I'm just like, yeah, no, hell no, I'll keep my shit how it is, and eventually one day maybe I send stuff in. But I used to really like Rob, both of you. I really used to enjoy sending it in and making videos when it came back and just all of it. I definitely enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
for me that's a past hobby now. So
Well, I would say that CGC really has sucked the fun out of grading. Like just
yeah,
like how you said, it used to be fun to send in the submissions and get them back and show them off. Like
thank you.
it was just something that like a lot of people
Oh,
did, and now slowly but surely everyone's stopping because of these price increases. Um, because what it comes down to is like, if I send this book out, is it financially responsible? What was that? You having a party?
It's
Really?
my camera. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, you talking about the laughter?
is that your wife?
there's a party.
Oh, okay.
She's gaming with her friends, and
Oh,
apparently
cool.
it's
Hell yeah.
something. But somebody said something, and
All
I
right.
don't know. Somebody's teabagging a monster or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But like I don't sit there and sell my graded books or anything like that. And
Yeah.
it's just fun to like, especially me that I press my own books. I mean that when you get a book that comes back a super high grade or way above than what you thought, or even the person you bought it off of thought. I mean, that right there is just like,
See, and
that's
I'm dreading
fun.
it because, like, yeah, and they also raised the, no big surprise, but the JSA rates also went up from
Yeah, I saw
25 to
that.
30. Um, so now that means I waited too long, dumb me, because I have that Air Pirates book with 4 signatures on it.
Oh shit,
It's
yeah.
I'm like, oh, great. So this is going to be vintage plus $120. And
Yeah. Well,
uh,
no, it's gonna be
Why would
more than
that go
that.
up?
It's gonna be more than that, Rob, because you can only do 2 at a time.
no. That's if you're doing having them graded.
Oh, okay.
So it's a maximum of 2 if they're being graded, but not if you're just having them verified.
Okay, cool. Nice. Well, yeah. I mean, what would it take for you to like actually cancel your membership, Rob?
I don't know. I mean, it's getting close because I mean, what are you getting out of it, right? I mean, the only thing is that at the end of the day, as long as I'm still submitting any books at the tier I'm at, it's worth it, right? Because essentially, I get the credit that's equal to what I'm paying, and then a little bit, then some discount. So as long as I submit any books, and it's worth it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, has that credit gone up by any chance in the last 5 years?
no,
It's never gone up, right?
Oh, actually, you know what? I take it back. I think you don't get the credit anymore. I think that I'm pretty sure they actually shifted it where it's only the premium that gets it. You get there's a different credit. But it's only on like hold on, I only double check myself. But I think I'm pretty sure that it's like the regular if you don't have the premium, I think it's like it's only some kind of credit or discount in their stupid shop.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Let me buy some CGC's shipping box
Yeah.
at a discount.
10 bags and boards,
Thank you.
pencil, bubble wrap in a box.
Instructions of how to do it. Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah, no, I guess I'll buy them already graded now at an increased rate apparently.
Well, that's the thing is like, I have so many books where it's like, well, they're asking $100 for it, but I have a copy.
Yeah.
It only costs
Oh
me
no,
I'm
sorry.
$20.
So the $159 membership, you do get the $150 credit still.
Yeah.
So, and then they've changed. Actually, So now they've got the 10% CGC grading discount now is on the $39 membership. So for as little as $39, you get the same discount that you get for $159. So the only difference is that the $159 is they give you $150 of it back in a credit. So you basically are paying a $9 membership.
I feel like it's buying like a gift card, because they don't sell gift cards.
It is, but except that you get the 10% discount. So it's one of these funny things where it's like, you think about it, the associate level is $39, right? And at $39, you get the 10% discount. So if you want, I don't know if you can share my screen.
Oh, can you?
I got it.
Here. So you get the 10% discount. Everything's the same here at the $159 and the $39. The difference is you get this $150 credit. So essentially the premium is a $9 membership, whereas the $39 is a $40 membership to get the exact same stuff. Because you're right, you get the $150 is a credit with them. So yeah, it is a gift card. You just have to have $159 to pony up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a better deal than the associate member because of that.
Free grader deals. Remember that when they did?
Oh yeah,
$5.
Yeah.
But also, have you ever had the elite one, Rob?
I did at one time. Yeah.
I felt like it was such a good deal. Like
Until they raised the rate.
Yeah, and then they raised it $30, and it's just like, dude, are you kidding me? It used to be $2.99.
Yeah, now it's $329. It's like, oh, and you only get still only get the $150 credit. What do I get? An extra 10% off grading. I did the math like one year, and I was like, and that's why I stopped paying it, was like the number of books for an extra 10% discount, the number of books, what that equates to in order to accumulate an extra $200 or almost nearly in savings. It's like if you're not submitting close to 200 books or something like that, or I can't remember what the exact number was, but it was over 100 books. And I was like, oh, I don't know that I'm going to submit over 100 books. So,
yeah.
We did have a question here. Who would you recommend to send comic Golden Era Superman #1? No cover, all pages in great condition. Amazing comic. No ink marks or watermarks in my collection for 40 years.
I don't think the quality condition of the paper is no cover right off the bat is a 0.5, right?
It's going to be a no grade.
No grade.
Oh, okay. So
no grade white pages.
Yeah, it's gonna get an NG grade if it has no cover.
But if he gets a facsimile, right?
It'll still get an NG from CGC. If you send it to CBCS, you'll get a 0.3. A 0.3?
Little
I think,
cozy nostril.
or a 0.1 or something like that. Whatever they have something that's less than a 0.5 that they'd give it for that. But I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, a book like that. I mean, Superman 1 is Superman 1.
Yeah.
And even in NG, it probably, just knowing that it's complete there, somebody might pay some decent money for it. But then again, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a tough decision
just to
because
protect.
you're gonna have to pay a percentage of whatever they decide they're gonna value it at.
And so you'd have to try and find a comp for it first to figure out what that is, unless you just want to be surprised by the bill.
It'd definitely be that is an interesting one to. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, when it comes right down to it, books like that, I mean, it pains me to say that, well, it might be slowly, we don't know about PSA yet, but ultimately CGC is where you're going to get your max value as far as if you ever go to sell it.
Yeah. That's a nice book though. Shoot, I'd love to have one.
I mean, I was just noticing like the other day there was 2 copies of Daredevil 1 I saw. One was a 2.5 and one was a 3. The 3 was a CBCS and it was less money than the 2.5. The 2.5 sold super quick, but the 3.0 was still sitting available.
How much was it? Do you remember?
$18.99.
That was always that was what I thought about my little sweet spot there. That like a 3, presents nice.
Yeah, the fact that you get it for under $3,000 or $2,000 now, that's crazy. I can best back down again. All right, well that ends the CGC segment. So
I would sell it to a dealer raw.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Let the dealer deal with that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, yeah. So I guess that is it for CGC.
Should we talk about WonderCon?
I guess so. Cause I have we got video game stuff, we got movie stuff, but I do know that
we'll make the WonderCon stuff super short.
Robert's gonna be interested in both of those. So you just make it as long as you want until Robert comes back. So go ahead.
I'll make it short because it's not a lot, but hey, WonderCon passes have already been available. That's true. What they did make the announcement this week that the hotels, if you're one of the people who likes to do the con rates, you're not local in the area where you can drive and commute, but you're coming into the con, the convention rates are now available, and it is a significant savings from their regular rates for at least for the Hilton, which is the closest hotel to it. It's literally like a 9-iron shot away from the entrance. It was super convenient. That's where I stayed last year. Is where I plan to stay again this year. Actually, it is where I'm staying this year. I already booked it, but the rate drops from like the regular rate is close to $400 a night, and it drops down to $250 for the con for all the days, including the weekend. So that's super cool.
Yeah, no, that is.
It's still pricey, but there is a con. There is a hotel with the convention rates, just not too far. I think just half a block away. That's I think just under $200 a night.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. With Mike's family being back, I don't see myself staying there.
He said you could. It's a matter of you wanting to or not.
No, thank you. I'm no. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know like if I'm going solo or bringing the kids. I know my wife wants to go this year, so if I am getting away from the kids, the last thing I want to do is go stay with more children. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but I will definitely be there one way or another.
Yep, my wife's coming down. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, well, that'll be fun. Robert, I was gonna do some trailer stuff. If you
Yeah, let's go ahead and do
got
that
anything.
then.
All right, so we're not gonna go over like everything here, but there
Oh,
was.
you know what? Real quick, I wanted to shout out our boy Ross, man, on having his kid finally after all these months.
Yeah, that
Beautiful baby girl, and dude, he's fucking happy as shit. So hey, shout out
yeah,
to Ross, man.
yep. Congrats, man. Yeah, that felt like a 2-year pregnancy.
Right? I felt like
I
the same thing.
I was like, I could have sworn you said that like a long time ago. It just, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like a long ass time, and I've waited for children 4 times, and I felt longer than any of my kids' time.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the hell? Did you know that CGC grades soil and property lots in Africa? That's crazy. That is crazy. But they grade everything, so you know. Yep. All right, so let's do movie again. There was lots of movie stuff, lots of I guess maybe not so much
Reload my water while you're setting this up.
movie stuff, video game stuff. We had the video game awards recently, yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And so you had video game trailers, just all kinds of stuff. So I guess let's see. Let's do movies first, because I only have one movie, which is Supergirl. I know. So this one I will leave up to open discussion, because if everybody's already
You
watched
thought you were
it,
gonna get away with it, huh?
then no, I was gonna play it. If everybody's already watched it, then we don't need to watch it again. But the Supergirl trailer came out. You had, your look at Lobo, all that kind of stuff. Did you see it, Robert?
You had dogs pissing on newspaper. Yeah, that's
You see it, Robert?
exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I watched the whole thing. I've seen it on other people's stories. So
I'm going in very just whatever, I
yeah, I
don't
wonder
really,
why.
I'm not
Weird. Weird, James.
I'm not overly excited one way or another. I hope that it is a great movie. I am excited to see Jason Momoa as Lobo. And yeah, we'll see. Obviously, I am aware that I am the only one on this panel who really, really enjoyed Superman. But I do not think that this will be anywhere near as. No, I shouldn't say that. It won't be as good, I believe, as I thought Superman was. And yeah, even from the trailer, I mean, obviously I kind of like it. They left some stuff out because I couldn't even tell you what the movie's really about. Which maybe is good, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see how much Lobo is actually involved, and if he's not just there for the fanfare very quickly and then he's off. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel kind of whatever about it. I will be there when it comes out, and we will hope for the best. Really,
It took it feels like what they did is they looked at after Superman. They said, "Oh, look at this." The audience post movie score reacted well to the Supergirl scene in the post go, and that played well. So let's just make the whole freaking credit more of the trailer more of that, even though that probably in reality is about 45 seconds of the actual movie. You might have seen the sole entirety practically of Supergirl being drunk and disorderly, more or less, because if Superman or Supergirl World of Tomorrow, it's not like that's what it's about. So
yeah,
we'll see. You excited for it, Robert?
I am actually. It looks less serious than Superman, and I don't know. I just think that there's when it's less serious like that, I kind of gravitate toward that. That's why I like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff.
See, that's my fear, though, is that this is just trying to rehash Guardians of the Galaxy almost.
I agree.
Yeah, you're probably right.
There's a fine line there, and we'll see where it goes, where it lands. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely, I think, was an underwhelming, and it's gotten a lot of. There's something saying basically it's gotten more negative reactions in the 24 hours than Superman did. Period.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know that. And then we could get into the whole this is now the second movie that you're gonna do for this whole new universe, and is this the one? Is this really the one that you want to start with after Superman? I don't know. I don't know that that's the right move. Because when you're starting something off like this, you gotta go hard, man, and you gotta have some hits off the bat. And so if this one ends up not being good, it does not bode well for this franchise. And I understand that that's very well, duh, obviously, but I don't know. That's why I'm very nervous about this one. So
remember, Superman did one thing. It gave us the freaking Justice Gang, and that is great because those guys are going to do something. The rest of as far as Superman goes,
And this one's going to give us Lobo, and hopefully, hey, if he carries it, fine. Like I said, I don't care. I love I love Lobo, so I'm good with him carrying the movie if need be. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what direction it takes. But I do hope that it is good. I really, really do. And we'll see. So we will do a mini segue because now we're going to get movies / video games all tied together.
Oh, Street Fighter.
So let me
have our Street Fighter correspondent, Bubs World. What's up, Bubs? How you doing today, man?
Hold on. Let me, as I was saying, let me fix what I messed up on last week when I left this man apparently backstage for a long time, he said. I don't know that I entirely believe that, but let me make sure that he's brought in right away this time. So,
it was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes. I wouldn't say
what new device do you have now, Bubs?
It's 20 minutes. Do what?
Well, what new device do you have now on your chest?
It's DJ.
That's my little life alert in case I fall. Push the button. I'll tell him.
Press the button. He goes, "Where's the beef?"
181. Get all the slabs out first. That's what I tell it.
Well, Bubs, I'm glad you're here because I have, as you heard earlier, I have a CZC submission, and there's one book that made me think of you. So stay tuned.
I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
All right. So the segue there was for the teaser trailer of the Street Fighter movie. I did already watch this one, but we are going to watch it again because it is only a 45-second clip. And then
let's go.
I'm
sure we'll have some thoughts on this one.
It's only 35 seconds too long.
Okay, be careful. Huh?
Yeah, be careful.
Oh shit!
Just
watching it again, I don't have different thoughts. I just have more thoughts about
I just can't with that trailer. It's so bad.
Okay, I like the trailer. I
Wow.
know that the movie is not going to be like great, but I like it's only 45 seconds. I like the hip hop little music they got going on, and I like that it's just a bunch of little 1 second clips of them fighting. So like I like the trailer. How that translates to a full movie, I'm like, whoa,
there's a sweet
whoa.
spot with accuracy, and they went too far. You don't have to have Guile's hair be like the Guile from 1996. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was too much. You know what I mean?
It's
Like it
crazy
could have
looking.
just been a flat top. It could have been a little exaggerated. But you didn't have to do that. Like it's too far.
If they're going, I mean, way it plays out to me, it looks like Full Moon Studios put this together. And so, in other words, if this is being done this stylistically, intentionally because they're on a super small budget, then this could surprisingly make a lot of money purely from the standpoint that the budget's so low
Yeah.
and enough people will go see it because it's a video game.
Sure.
But man, I hope that the total budget for this movie doesn't exceed 50 to 60 million, because there's no way that movie's going to make back more than that.
Well, they didn't waste any money on the trailer, so we should be okay. I mean, I'm excited for it, and I think the movie. See, I think the opposite of James. I think the movie will be better than the trailer. I think the trailer is trying a little hard in its minimalism, and I think that the movie, if they have any decent kind of plot, it'll be interesting to see them in their more.
I'm
video
sorry.
game accurate.
Did you say a decent kind of plot for a Street Fighter movie?
That's right.
Like what?
Like
They all have their own story. That's a problem.
Someone stole the Maltese Falcon and they've got to come back and save it from Bison. What? I mean, come on.
I mean, each of the like Robert said, each of the characters have their own backstory and their own through story, and there's been plenty of games that have fleshed it out pretty hard, and it's still kind of the same story. Like they don't, they're not picking up characters and putting them in new situations. They're just telling the story. So if they pick a couple of those and not try and do too much, if they just pick a couple of them and flesh them through, then I think it has way more potential than a Mortal Kombat movie ever had. Because I think the storytelling in Street Fighter is better than Mortal Kombat. So we'll see.
So you're throwing shots at them. Did you see that they threw shots at Mortal Kombat as well on the video game awards? They went to the cast went to the award show of Street Fighter to do this announcement, and Andrew Schultz, the comedian who's also in the movie, he basically said along the lines of like, "Hey, we're here because we care about you, the people." Unlike those Mortal Kombat dudes who only care about money and they didn't show up here tonight.
That's not
He was
tough.
like, we care about, what did he say? We care about money and you, the fans, and that's why we're here. So, hey, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 2 beef has already begun, and I'm here.
Comic addicts in the house.
Yeah,
What's up, comic
what up?
addicts?
What up?
I'm looking at Roman Reigns, so that's interesting. I'm looking at who they got.
Andrew Volkanovski is
who's Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes is a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
Dusty Rhodes' son.
Yeah.
This movie is destined to not make money. The
I don't
budget.
know,
No, listen. The budget for this movie is in the 100 to 150 million plus range. There's no way this movie, after marketing and everything else, you basically have to double that. And you're talking about that movie's going to have to clear over 300 million.
Well, they got some big name. I mean, some decent names.
I don't care.
But I'm saying that's what went into that.
I mean, yes, they're obviously going to have WWE market the crap out of it, but still.
It might be a WWE movie. Now I think about
what do you think about them casting 50 Cent as a wrestler?
I love it.
At his age. How old is 50 Cent? Let's see.
I love 50 Cent.
Who's he playing?
The boxer character.
Balrog.
I don't
Hell
know
yeah,
any.
dude.
I didn't.
How
Yeah,
old
that's
is he?
Balrog.
Hold on. Disproportionate watchly. Yeah.
Watch Chili.
No, because then
50
that'd be
Cent is
what
50 years
chili?
old.
What chili? Disproportionate what chili. Said cheap viewers streamboo.com parentheses remove the space parentheses at IGOBZBX9. Thank you very much for tuning in from Twitch. We appreciate it as always. Sorry, continue on.
Speculating that it's going to be a
Been in
blockbuster
Japan
level
3 times in my
movie.
life. The gamers collecting in the world is much bigger than comics. We support the movie. The gamers will be out in full force to support the movie, is what he's saying. Fair enough.
You know,
Yes.
How old is
good-
50
They don't
Cent?
make a lot
we'll
of money,
see.
and they
We'll
pirate a
see.
lot of shit too. So, so all he's saying is that one person's going to steady cam the son of a bitch, and then they're going to stream it to all their friends on Discord that night, and they're all going to have a watch party. So they're going to get one movie ticket sale, and like 50 people will watch it. So
Yeah. So my thing about this movie is I really enjoy it. The soundtrack seems like it's going to be fucking amazing. I like how they bring out a bunch of different fighters. Like it's like a what's that when they bring in like reboots of movies and they bring in the old like
Legacy characters?
yeah, like well it's not legacy, but how they show Saget and it's like, oh shit, that's Saget, oh that's Balrog, like seeing all these fighters and you can name them, you
Yeah.
know.
yeah,
I thought
like
that
they're
was
legacy characters or
You can
something.
do that here.
Well said,
Yeah.
James.
that was really cool. Historically, Street Fighter movies have been fucking trash, god awful. And I don't think that this is gonna be any better. Two things that I didn't like is one of them was Guile's hair for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's
bad.
overdone.
So bad.
I think it's actually probably taller than it is in the regular video game, to be honest. And secondly,
It is in the modern game. Yeah.
yeah. Secondly, if you see Cammy, she's like laying there, looking sassy or whatever. Cammy is not a sassy character. She's like a giggly, upbeat person.
Yeah.
That didn't make
Sassy.
sense to me,
They have to make her sassy because she's a female. They have to do something for the guy gamers to go.
Yeah, right. You always want what we can't have. But all the other fighters, there's some resemblance. I would love to see if Blanca's gonna be in there, because
Yeah, it's Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
oh, is it? Oh shit!
Yes.
Do you
He's
know
on
when
the
they?
poster. It looks terrible.
Oh shit! It's like
Dude.
Sonic. Remember how they had to redo Sonic that one
Yes,
time?
that's what I
Yeah.
kept thinking too. Yeah.
Turned out great.
Also, what else? God damn. I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't think I'm excited to see it, but like I don't have high hopes for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's something
Oh,
I'm going to watch by myself.
Doslim. When they showed Doslim, I was like, that's really cool, because that's gonna be a really hard character to kind of like bring out to the big screen, because in the video games he's very stretchy and limber and slow. So it'll see. Well, we get to see like how they portray him in the movies, which probably won't be any good.
Let me find. Okay.
I mean, they really packed a lot of people in, so my guess is there will be a street fight, and there will be a lot.
It's like Fight Club, but with
Right, they're gonna rotate out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
We'll just go through these real quick. This is your character ones, because this is where you'll see. I love this guy, so we'll see what happens there.
So skinny though. Look at
oh
that!
shit! Wow,
Look at that!
Oh,
crazy.
shit. Oh man, hell yeah,
Look at the 50 Cent Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
This is
So
not-
bad,
Dude, that looks like Samuel L. Jackson.
hell
Dude,
yeah.
these are like AI or something that they did. Oh god! Look, they toned
dude.
his hair down a little bit there.
That's crazy. Cody Rhodes, I believe, has like sick ass tattoos.
I like Cody Rhodes. He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
There was the Hanna, whoever that is.
Zing
Oliver
Chief,
Victor.
Vega,
Yeah.
Orville Black,
Orville Peck. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not. I'll have to look up who that is. There's Alexander. That's a UFC
Volkanovski.
fighter. UFC champ.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Rihanna.
But yeah, there is a lot of Eric Andre. He's hilarious.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Don
He was the one,
Savage. Who the fuck is that?
He was the one doing that little funny dance for that quick second. There is Andrew Schultz.
Who's he playing?
Dan
Habike.
Habiki.
Oh,
I don't know these characters. So
Amy,
there is that one.
Cammy, Mouse,
There is Roman Reigns.
Akuma. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
Never
one.
heard of that character.
That's it.
He was brought in as a big baddie.
So, lots of people. The toy community in Japan is making exclusive toys by Bandai and Mecha for this movie. Bandai toys from Japan are the best.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be damn. Can you imagine a completionist having to buy every single one of those characters?
Well, you know, Steve is a huge Street Fighter fan, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to
Happy
see
for
if he dives into that collection.
Rest in peace. Yeah, he probably will. If they're quality toys, he definitely will. But yeah. So, anyways, that was just a fun one. As far as the video game awards goes, I don't watch them. I know that the Claire Obscure 33 or whatever it's called won pretty much everything. I know that E-Man, when he was on here a few weeks ago, or he had commented about that should win. And then they did a bunch of trailers for games. Won't go through them all here, but I saw like a Mega Man, side scroller kind of game. OG.
Gears of War E-Day. Yeah.
I did not see that. I saw 2 Star Wars games. One's like has to do with the Republic, so it'll be like
It's an old Republic era.
And then the other one's the Galactic Racers, so the pod racers coming back. That one should be fun. And then what else? Let's see. There was one that caused a lot of problems called Divinity. It started. I know nothing about this game. It's like a RPG game. I know that it starts off with like a dude being burned on a cross or some shit. And then there's like this orgy scene going on, and people were like, "Dude, my kids are watching this fucking award show. Like, what the hell is happening right now?" That was just a wild trailer. Gosh, there was another one. I know the Star Wars stuff was big for a lot of people, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something else. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess nothing for me that was like crazy announced, or at least in the type of stuff that I play. But we'll see. But yeah, that was. Did you see any of the? Well, you said E-Day. I didn't even see that.
Well, so those are just the recent ads that just came out. They've been really quiet as far as the Gears game, but they did announce that E-Day or Gears of War Emergence Day will be coming out this year, early this year, I believe. So
This coming year, so 2026, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. No date specifically, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it was so sleepy, still working. Be back. Need to go 10 out. Need to go out. Fun. Out. Well, Sells Boy Comics, whether you're in or out, you have a good one. Bubs, you are our resident side scroller informant. So you got any new side scrollers for us?
Absolutely. So this past week, we got Marvel Secret Invasion or whatever the hell it's called. It came out. So go check that out on all your favorite platforms. It's a short game, but it has a lot of unlockables and fun characters, and it's good, clean fun for the whole family, and good team up game there as well. If you like RoboCop, the sale on we've all been waiting for this to go down a little bit because the original RoboCop game came out last year, and then they came out with an update to it, which was a separate chapter, separate playable, completely separate from the original game, right? But it's a continuation of the story. But it's short. So when it launched at like $40-something, nobody wanted it because it's like I'm not paying $40 for a level, you know. So, but it went on sale. It's been on sale since Black Friday for like $25. So check that out. It's definitely worth it at that. And then today we had Terminator 2D. No Fate came out today. So check that out.
That reminds me, dude. My Mortal Kombat came out today too. The Legacy Collection.
There you go.
I have a pre-order. I should have picked it up today.
There you go. Check that out. All available on the Wii U. Check the local shop. Check your local. Thanks, JD, for that. Check your Wii shop. Update your Mii's accordingly. That's all I got. But great games. All of it's good stuff. So
well, Bubs,
for games.
I know you're a side scroller enthusiast. What do you think about this one?
I thought that said stop anal. I was like, why are they being so judgy?
You'll never defeat me! We need Megazord power now!
Oh.
The old night power! Bow to me, Ranger!
Yeah, they're losing me with the inclusion of the 16-bit 3D graphics. Like, that's where I start falling out. Like, they had me at the side-scroller part, and then when they started doing the change perspective, and they did kind of a Sonic 3D look there for a while, that was pretty bad. Like Subway Surfers or something. Like, I'm out on that. Yeah. And it would take a lot for me to appreciate anything Power Rangers to start with.
I mean, Power Rangers is not my era, but that game looks kind of fun.
Kind
Man,
of.
I'm a Johnny Sacco and his fighting robot kind of guy. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm with that. If it was free, I would probably try it, but I'm not going to pay money for that.
Oh my god. I was taking a look at some of the shit that they announced. There was a Marvel Rivals getting Deadpool announcement. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
This was actually trending on Twitter. Not only because of Deadpool, but also the fact that everyone was, on Twitter at least, was celebrating the fact that it is not the Ryan Reynolds type voice for Deadpool. I didn't know that many people hated it, but there you go. For those of you who hate the era of Deadpool being like Ryan Reynolds, apparently it is starting to begin now.
Well, all right, so I'll just speak a little bit on that.
Go ahead.
So the Deadpool, there was a lot of Deadpool property before the first Deadpool movie, right? So, and as far as voice acting goes, there was a consistent voice actor that voiced pretty much Deadpool in everything that was Deadpool and kind of gave Deadpool his first voice. and that was Nolan North. So when Nolan North voiced him originally, it may not be the very first, but he held the reign, kind of like what Luke Skywalker or whatever does the Joker, right? In all the video games and the cartoons. So Nolan North held it down, and when Ryan Reynolds came around with his version of it, it sounded kind of like a Nolan North impression, but with a little bit more like asshole and twang to it, So if they're going back to a Nolan North style, then I would think anyone who heard that in a gaming forum, especially, would be like, yes, we want it back to that, because they don't want it to go as pure comedy as Ryan Reynolds does. So it's a little bit more tough, with Nolan North style. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more.
There's the lore, the Deadpool
gamer lore.
Isn't
for
that
you.
crazy? As popular as Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool was, there's still a ton of people trying to take him down.
Well,
Yeah.
because it's just been so long, right? Like,
Yeah,
people just want like a different
Yeah, I get it.
version of it. And it was like, okay, sure, he's the movie one, but then, to these people's point, like when they started making it like that's the in every appearance now, like that's the style. It was like, okay, this is maybe now too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes less is more. But some other stuff was Lego Batman. I showed the trailer on this already, but that got announced for May 29, 2026. So May for that one. That will definitely be something I pick up because that looks like a lot of fun. Mega Man was 2027. So that's a long ass time away. I'll come say goodnight. That's a long ass time from now. What was the other one? One that I thought was kind of cool. Control Resonant, a follow-up to 2019 Control, which is a game that I did end up playing 2 years ago. This will now be the younger brother is who you will play as, so that should be fun. I did really enjoy that game, even though that kind of went under the radar, and I learned about it later because it tied into that whole Alan Wake franchise. They did also announce two Tomb Raider games. I don't know anything about that, but so for Tomb Raider fans, I guess you're getting 2 games, which is weird.
I love Tomb Raider.
Let's see. As she will be embarking on a reimagining of her original adventure from 1996 in Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. And then in 2027, it's a brand new game. Got it. Okay.
As long as it's not Survivor Tomb Raider, like the Survivor Lara Croft games, they suck. I know a lot of people like graphically, they're awesome. Like, and when they first came out, they were really quite like it. That was the game you would test a system on because it had so much complexity. And they've still aged well too because of that. So I understand why people enjoy them.
Yeah, they were still perky at that time.
Yes, that too. But as far as the people who grew up with Lara Croft, right?
Yeah.
If her polygon boobies didn't make a man out of you, then you're probably on the same wavelength I am with her. So I don't know what to tell you, but it's different. I like her running around with 2 guns shooting dinosaurs in the mouth. That's what I like. So if you like the bow and arrow and she's getting beat up all the time and she's skinny and looking for beaver pelts in the wild, then you like the Survivor Lara Croft. So it'd be good to get a game back to her roots. So we'll see how it goes.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, that's all I got for that. So
Cool.
robs.fatstax, you got any video game news coming out of the retro era for us?
I don't. Sorry.
Oh man,
Rob, have you seen that handheld Atari thing that
Alchemist.
they've been trying to slang?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see.
What can we do to help them, folks?
To the Google Cave. Atari handheld. The Game Station.
Game Station. There you go.
I got it. Is this an old thing? It says available now. What?
Yeah.
Hold on. My computer stopped messing up. For $179.99, take retro
that's
games
cheap.
everywhere you go. Play over 200 console and arcade games, including Balls of Steel and Pac-Man.
Oh, your balls are still, Rob, your favorite.
I would never pay $179 for that when you can do that all on your mobile phone
Right.
or your tablet.
Oh, but dude, it connects to the TV via HDMI. Does your phone do that?
I don't remember.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh man. Okay. Interesting.
I give them props for like trying, but this is like stuff that like it relies heavily on nostalgia and it doesn't have a ton of replay value. It's like
So I set up to I have a little Android TV box, right? That I watch whatever all my
Let's
shit
call
on.
it
right?
Wii U.
That too, yeah. I have to rig the HDMI into a phone cable, but it still works. But I loaded all these retro games. I have all these retro games loaded on it, and I take my Xbox controller, and it also works as a Bluetooth controller, so it's already sitting there. So then it links up to the cable box, and that's what I watch, right? So that's why I play games on it. But to Ross' point, I get about halfway through the first level of every game I play, and I get bored and I turn it off
Oh,
because I put it on a save state so I can pick it up later. But at some point, the retro games, even with emulation and everything, I just kind of start getting like I've played that level so many times that it's not exciting anymore. And I've already beat it before, so I don't get that feeling of, oh, is this going to be the time that I beat it? And back in the day, you couldn't save the games,
yeah.
so that was part of the thing that made it. They talk about replayable now. Now replayability means beating a game and then starting over again and doing it again. Like back in the day, replayability just meant you played the same level for 6 days because it took you that long to beat it the first time, and you kept going, So it's a different kind of way to look at it. So I
And
understand what Rob's
also,
saying.
like, I don't ever remember our Atari games being you being able to finish them. They just
yeah,
kind of like,
most of didn't. It just got faster and faster and harder and
yeah,
harder until you
Yeah.
died. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think the closest I came was I was playing the original Pac-Man and I flipped the score so it went back around to 0
Oh,
and
nice.
was going. And then my brother got tired of waiting, so he fucking yanked the power plug out of the wall. A good beating that one did get, but that was
what?
like the closest you can get.
The next time you see him, he's still with us, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. The next time you see him, you're gonna flick him in the nut or something and be like, "That is for Pac-Man."
That's for
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Actually,
See if you remember.
there were a couple games you could beat, like Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You could beat it if you found the Ark of the Covenant, but it was almost impossible.
And
E.T.
E.T.
in theory had an end, although again, I don't think you could. I don't know how many people got past the first stage on E.T. There are a couple There were some games that had ends, but the original games, though, they just had constantly harder and harder levels.
Or not. Like, remember Pitfall Harry? That didn't even get harder. That didn't even get harder.
It just kept going.
Just kept going. Like, you just run to the left or the right, and you'd swing on a vine and go over a pit. And
wait a second. Now we got a bat. Okay.
Yeah, bat. But it didn't even get harder. It was just the same game forever.
Yeah.
That was different.
Yep. A lot of games like that.
That's all I got for video games.
All right, cool. Pickups.
Let's do it.
All right. James and Bubs do not have anything, right?
I have none.
Why would you even say that? I had a big week. I missed weeks. You guys didn't want to hear about my week, so I missed that
Let's
part.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What do you got, man?
For pickups,
Yeah.
I didn't get nothing. I didn't pick. Well, the one thing I picked up is the one thing I picked up, which coincides with my week that nobody asked about.
Syphilis.
No, I gave that away already. I gave that
We'll
to
hear
Rob last.
about your passing your test and all that.
Yes, I passed my test. I got
Nice.
I got my license, my motorcycle endorsement on Saturday. Well, I took the test on Sunday. We went to scenic Walton, Kentucky. Boy, was it a beaut. And I took the 2-day riding course. It was cold as shit. Snowed on day 2. I mean, it was really, you had to really want this thing. And so I did the course, took the test, passed, of course. And then on Monday, I went to the DMV and got my endorsement. So there you go. Thank you.
Good job. Good job, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that was my pickup.
Now we're gonna see Bubs out there on the mean streets of Kentucky.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know it.
You get yourself a vest and ask those chaps now.
Yes.
She did get me a riding jacket. I got a riding jacket with armor and everything. So that'll be fun.
Catch him driving through the outlets soon.
Yeah, absolutely. You know it. Do you guys have drive-through liquor stores?
No.
Maybe I don't know though.
No, California does not.
That's like
we have drive-through liquor stores. And when I moved from New York, which we did not, and then I moved to Kentucky and I saw a drive-through liquor store, I was like, isn't that just entrapment? Like, why wouldn't the cop just be waiting at the end of the driveway? They're like, I got you.
As long as you don't have an open container.
Yeah, that's the trick, is not to open it, Bubs.
We'll see about that.
Doesn't Mike across the street have like a drive-through fucking dairy or some shit? Like a drive-through milk thing? Yeah. I've never heard of that shit until I went over there.
Oh yeah, awesome. It's a dairy. Yeah, you're supposed to buy milk there, but you can buy beer. Snacks, hot Cheetos, whatever you want.
I would think a drive-through milking service would be popular here too.
I mean, if you know one, let me know.
Yes,
I want to have the milkman brought back. Let's have milk deliveries to my porch.
Yeah.
I think you've got a chance.
All right. So this is not part of my CGC submission. I got a submission in, and I was sick and not thinking right, and I didn't want to stolen valor it and rebox everything and reshow it as if it was new. So this was a purchase that I made that I've been wanting this book for a while. As you know, I'm a Gwenpool fan, and this is the second printing of Howard the Duck #1.
Oh, nice.
With the first appearance of Gwenpool, signed by Joe Quinones.
Damn, Cliff.
So yeah, I have a couple first prints of this, but I've been keeping my eye on for the second print, and I got this at a pretty good deal for it being signed and all. But on getting the book, I was just like, this doesn't seem right. This is actually the wrong label to this, because I know Rob, that year they released, they cut it off. Marvel cut off all their series and rebooted them, and this was one of the series that had just started. They went to like 5 issues or so, and then they rebooted it again. This is a label from the reboot after Howard the Duck.
So I have a question. Did you submit this yourself?
No, I bought this.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of looking through CGC's forums and stuff, and some of the representatives are saying, like, we'll go ahead and like resubmit it under mechanical error. And
did you look up the CGC certification number and validate? Of course, it might be old enough that the picture wasn't there, but to make sure that it's it says second printing on it.
Yeah, it's a second printing, but it should what threw me off was on the left side it should say first appearance of Gwenpool, which this one says uh, Black Cat appearance, She-Hulk appearance,
Oh, it's got the
Rocket Raccoon.
wrong notation of the keynotes.
Yeah, so it's a different book.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'll probably look into sending it back in and getting the correct label for it.
I don't know. I don't know that I would, because here soon with the raise in prices of CGC, they're probably going to have much higher quality control, and this type of error is not ever likely to happen again.
It won't be
This will
worth
make this
squat.
a rare commodity amongst true collectors.
I hate that. Nobody wants to collect fucking CGC errors.
All right.
Well done. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the book that I'm glad that you're here for, Bubs. I submitted a book. I only paid $25 for this book. And when I got it back, I was kind of like, what the fuck? What do you guys think about qualified grades?
The trash.
Nah, they're not that bad, I don't think.
Depends on what it is, but
All right,
usually
I'm back.
trash.
Well, it's not restored.
It matches the book. It's great.
Especially Hulk 181s. It's trash.
I know.
I like them. I got no problem with them.
Okay.
I wish that they didn't have the different colored labels, but I kind of have grown to like the different colors, so I'm
Yeah.
okay with it.
So this is a book I sent in. It's Avengers #8, first appearance of Kang, the Conqueror.
Oh yeah.
And it did get a green label for qualified.
What for?
It matches the book. I love it.
Incomplete. It's got a page missing, right?
No. First, fifth, and eighth rap are married.
Oh,
wow.
somebody. Okay, so that's
That's not bad, right?
no. It should be a purple label.
A purple.
Well, I guess they're saying no because it's not, because purple would be restoring the original.
Yeah.
And this is just mixing and matching things together to make a whole book.
Yeah. And as we all know, Bubs has a Daredevil #1 that's married.
Ooh, I do. Here's my married Daredevil #1. And that beautiful blue label, which is a book that would look nice with a green label, but they didn't see fit to notice my handiwork,
Good,
which
maybe-
is not even some of my best work. So
Maybe
like I wasn't trying to fool anybody here.
maybe we could do a trade or something.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. So Kang, huh? Is that a
Yeah.
book you've been after for a long time?
No, actually, I was at a card show one day, and some guy had a short box of comics, Silver Age stuff, and I went through them. I picked 3 books out, and this was one of them.
You'll have to forgive me. What's a cart show?
With a what?
What's a cart show?
A card show.
Oh, a card show. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So he was asking $25 for it, and I think
Get out. Shut up. You didn't pay
no, I'm
25.
serious. Yeah, and
Well,
because I
it makes-
bought 3 books, I paid less than, because he was charging like $25 for all of them.
Well, if you want to double your money on that one, let me know.
It's a married book. Of course, he knows. The guy knew.
But is that bad
$45.
though? Like 3.0 and married, like it's
Doesn't bother me
complete.
at all.
It's
I'll
still
give you 50
complete,
bucks
man.
right now. You want me to PayPal it to you? I got yours. I got your PayPal. $50. Now you got to cover shipping. I mean, this ain't fucking Christmas yet. But yeah,
Some people, it doesn't matter. So, there's a collector for everything.
Yeah, for sure. I've just never received a qualified book before. Actually, I have, but I bought one for $5, and it was one of those DC like, how they they're not facsimiles, but before they started doing facsimiles, they would like, oh, here's the original one in like a new format or whatever, and they would have a little stamp, like a gold stamp on the corner. Well, this one was missing the gold stamp, so it's still graded out as a 9.4, but it was a purple label. So
Huh.
I mean, yeah, it's just weird.
Purple.
Yeah. No.
Maybe somebody pulled
Green label.
off the gold stamp. Oh, green label.
Okay.
Yeah, green label. So, I mean, there's a collector for everything, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, the big part of the story is the deal you got on a great book, in my opinion.
Yeah. I know. I've had that book for like 4 years now.
In that great, or it was raw and you sent it.
It was
in like
raw. It was raw. Yeah. So the next book I have is Detective Comics 267. First appearance of Batmite. Came back as a 1-0, rightfully so. I mean, you got this huge
Oh shit!
chunk missing. You got one. I mean, it's
This
demolished.
guy, Chung. Yeah.
You know, the back looks great though.
That's all that matters, really, right?
Yeah, right. I'll just
Yep.
display the back.
The back and the fact that bat mites at least all there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I
Yeah,
submitted
good
it.
part.
Like, I don't really see this book out too often, and you know, I was like, why not? I mean, you know, it's a Batmite book. Like, you don't.
What number is that?
267. Came back at a 1-0. I mean, I agree with it. It's not.
It's just so odd because the part that's missing from there is not. There's no reason to have removed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
There's
oh,
nothing
unless there's something,
there.
unless there's something on the inside cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
A
I
coupon
know.
for
I
something.
read the graders notes. I mean, it's all like cover stuff. Okay, this one's kind of trippy though. This threw me off in a good way. So this is the book I sent in. Archie's Madhouse number 22. First appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I cracked it
Yeah.
out of here. It was a 2.0 restored. Had a piece reattached to cover, something like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to figure it out and resubmit. So that's what I did, and this is what I got back.
Wow.
Dude, and the thing is, I didn't do anything to this book. I didn't even repress it because I had already pressed it. I
Now,
didn't
what was it
clean it.
saying that was wrong with it?
Color touch, or no, not color touch. Reattached. That there's a piece. Let me see. Piece reattached on cover. That's it.
So,
And where-
so you
where's the
didn't.
piece?
So what I did was there was a piece right here that was like it didn't align right with his arm.
Oh,
So I just cut that out. And that's all I did. I didn't re-clean it or anything. I didn't press
Right.
it. Send it back and it came back at a 3.0. Off-white
Wow.
to white. Off-white. Yeah, same page quality and everything.
What was it
So-
reattached with before? Glue?
Glue, yeah.
So if you just ripped it out, if you just taken it out and reattached it with tape, it would have came back blue also.
Yeah, could have done that too. It was like very, very tiny. I mean,
Yeah, it's not worth it. I think you made the right choice.
for sure. I mean, especially got a grade bump, like
Heck yeah.
a whole grade bump. Crazy.
and it's a robot
done.
cover.
Robot cover, yeah. Your favorite, Rob. And then this book I got at one of the WonderCons, and I got such a good deal on this, and I never thought. I mean, I've been chasing this book for a while. It's in like pretty rough condition, like as far as the back goes, and the front has damage as well. But this is Sergeant Fury #1.
Oh, nice.
Came back at a 1.18, which was good because the dealer I bought it off of, he had all these graded notes on it. It was raw, all these graded notes. His estimation was that it was a 1.0. So off-white pages. I mean, blue label. I'm happy about that. So
That's cool.
Yeah. Also, that Batmite is now my lowest grade book I own.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Did I
Oh,
get
actually,
you a
besides the one
0.5?
that, besides the one that you gave me, Rob. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I got you a 0.5.
Yeah. Right. Last one. I'm sure James can guess what this one is. Another Superboy book.
Hey.
68. 2.5.
Nice.
So this one just has a lot of wear on it. You know, just enough for it to be a 2.5. The corners are pretty rounded. It's got staining.
Just describing me, Bubs.
That's what I heard.
He's a little rounded. He's got some
Yeah.
staining. Yeah.
Giant duckbill in the back. Yep. But now here's the real question: are you going to start collecting some Bizarro and Sergeant Rock books now? Is this going to be your new thing?
No, just I've just always collected Bizarro. This is
Oh,
my
no,
my fifth copy.
that you have currently, right? Like not like you've had 5 copies run through the collection. It's the 5th in the collection, right?
That I have, yeah. I've
Yeah,
never
that's
gotten
awesome.
rid of them. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, I think it was a good submission overall. It just took for fucking ever to get. I mean, I don't even know how long it took. Because they didn't even enter it into the system until like a month later. So
That was all vintage, right?
yeah. And at the time, the wait time wasn't that bad. Now it's
Vintage.
fucking crazy.
Vintage is you just send books in and you look the other way.
Yeah,
And then in a month you send another batch in,
yeah.
another batch in. Then all of a sudden you get books back every month. Right? I mean that's the plan.
Yeah, I know.
That's living the dream, right?
Yeah. All right. Rob, what do you got, man?
Let me show this Christmas sweater real quick. Damien just got a Christmas sweater. Says Merry Christmas, obviously, with a gingerbread. Bruh.
Wow.
Merry Christmas, bruh.
That does not look like it'll fit you.
I'm gonna have to. I said it's for Damien, obviously,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have to try to find one now because I need that, bruh. Merry Christmas, bruh. All right, Rob. End this thing off with some bangers.
All right. Well, real quickly, I did go to my LCS this week. There was
Oh,
there was a
You're a rich
Joker
man.
book. I picked up 2 copies. My LCS gave me grief. Like, oh, you're a speculator now? Or whatever.
Oh no shit.
The end, $20.99. This is pretty much garbage.
He gave it the benefit of the doubt. He said pretty much.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man, also garbage.
Mm-hmm.
The best banger in the lot was the reprint here, Fantastic Four. What's nice about it is because they're doing this now, got like the first 12 issues so far. I hope they keep doing that. I wouldn't mind collecting a nice run of the original Starren reprints.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
All new Ghost Spider. Spider-Man Ghost Spider there.
Nice.
The 1 in 25 variant. Some Transformers. Thundercracker
Nice.
and Optimus sitting on a tree. KISS.
I like what you did there.
Man.
Is beneath the trees, nobody sees what they nuts do. I don't know.
Yep. That's a true story.
Caroline.
They never see. She's on her knees, ready to please. And then there was some
He's not talking about you, Caroline.
Ultimate
Yeah.
Spider-Man 23. We're coming up on the penultimate issue.
Nice.
The 1 in 25 variant. I don't know why there's a Nazi eagle here, but whatever.
Well, we don't
I
really
just-
know.
I just noticed it right there.
That's why you bought the book, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, top
I
of his
just now
list.
noticed it. And I had gone to Fan Expo the other week. Picked up some books. Picked up some some fillers for my Web of Spider-Man run. This is first cameo of Eddie Brock.
Yeah, it's just his hand, right?
Garbage.
Not first cameo of Venom, but cool Hulk book cover. Some
First
Doc
appearance of
Ock,
Spawn in that one, isn't it?
and Web of Spider-Man #1.
Yeah.
Good choice.
And found myself a Tales of Suspense I needed. The Origin of the Mandarin.
Nice.
A couple Captain America books for my Captain America run. 201 and 217. Then the banger of the lot, 148.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah, that's a great looking cover. There was a gentleman there who had a collection he had just recently picked up, had some really cool books. After I had pinged Robert because he had some underground stuff, some cherry, just to make sure that he didn't need it. But it had Heroes Inc.
There you go.
#1, Wally Wood cover.
Yeah.
Whole book's Wallywood.
Featuring the Misfits.
Amazing Adult Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Hollywood's a man, dude. So good.
And then there was some Dave Stevens. So I was able to upgrade my Alien Worlds issue 2, which the one I had a lot of color breaking spine ticks.
That's how it goes.
And then Twisted Tales issue 1 from the second volume.
Hot.
Oh, that's Susie and the Banshee, right?
It's a classic underboob cover.
Yeah, awesome. Great book, man.
I didn't even notice that. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Or Joan
Just
Jett,
like
whatever you want to say.
Not paying attention.
I think it looks more like Joan Jett, but whatever.
Amazing Spider-Man 149, first appearance of the Spider Clone, Ben Reilly, who would later become Ben Reilly. Wasn't named as Ben Reilly in here, but it's still attributed as the first appearance of Ben Reilly.
I think fairly.
I had picked this book up to give away, but I changed my mind. I'm keeping it. Harley Quinn
Oh, that's
issue
a good
1. It's a nice, really nice copy.
It's a
Dotson.
Dotson cover, right?
Yeah. I had picked it up along with this one. I thought I was going to give them away. Butler from Butler's Comics gave me a good deal on them, but I changed my mind. I'm keeping them because like this one, I have a lower grade copy. I'm going to keep this in my collection. I'll put the lower grade one in the giveaway bin. This one I'm going to keep because I only have a graded copy. And I have the complete raw run from 2 through 35 or whatever. So this will give me a full raw run as well as the other. And then I found one dealer had these 3 books. I don't like comics. We can talk. These 3 books.
I think there's been like 2 or 3 people that have tried to buy books off you today. Just on this show, yeah. Somebody said they wanted your Gwen Stacy.
No, that was you. That was you. You were the one showing off the Gwenpool.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And talking about it. I ended up getting these 3 books from a guy who's called
I just get confused because we're both named Rob.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, it's confusing to me too. Sometimes I have to cover one eye, but I only see half the screen. And then
so there's a gentleman there. It's called his shop. He goes to these cons are called Raw Comics, and ironically, he does have some slabs, but his wall was just incredible books, and it was difficult, but I managed to. Thanks to his working with me, giving me a good deal, I was able to package 3 books together to pick up, all of them Golden Age books, all about a 4.0. The first one is this 1952 Avon. This is the second printing of Flying Saucers, which is the first sci-fi book from Avon. The original is, you can tell the difference. The original book will say not only 10 cents, but it says issue 1 up here. But then there's a background that is erased here on the second printing. It's just this black background behind it. But both of them are rare. Both of them have some value to them. So it's a great cover, sci-fi cover. Had to pick that one up.
I didn't know that factoid.
I found out after I bought it, so I didn't know either.
Were you a little bit disappointed it wasn't at first?
When I found out that there was 2 copies, yeah. Then I was at least happy that I
Let me
still
see
paid
that
the
one
right-
again that you had. Let me see it again. Show the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
That
a whole
sucks.
bunch more stuff in the background, stuff that goes on the first.
Yeah, there is. Wow.
Second appearance of Captain Comet in Strange Adventures issue 10. This was I was trying to decide, but there's a couple different covers there. This one, just the subject matter of this one, I thought was way better. Plus,
I love that one too.
I knew it was a super early issue for Captain Comet, so I was like, "Oh, all right."
My
doing that.
problem with that book is that it costs too much. Like for a non-Golden Age book, it's like $150 for a decent copy is what I see.
I pay that all day.
Did you get a good price on it?
I did.
Better than that?
I bundled all 3 books together.
Oh, you're bundling bullshit. All right then. Let's see what you got here.
And Tomb of Terror, Pre-Code Horror, issue 14, with this nice sci-fi cover. Crashed alien spaceship.
What's that name right there? What's the name?
Which one?
The bottom right.
Lee Elias.
Lee Elias.
Stanley.
I likes me some Lee Elias.
Then I did grab a couple of slabbed books as well. First one I picked up there at the con was basically they handed it to I couldn't leave it because it was tagged at 80, but I was able to get it for $60. And for $60, I was going to pick up a 9/8 copy of Point One first Sam Alexander. I was like, okay, for $60,
So
I'll take.
my story with that book is real short, so you'll all appreciate it. I was on vacation one time, and I went to this little crappy little shop. It was the only shop that was in that town, and it was a tiny little hole in the wall shop. But he had a box of those, and when I say a box, I mean like not even a diamond box, like double the size of a diamond box, and he was selling them 2 for $1. Because he had a ton of them overstock, and I knew it was a key, and I was like, I don't know why this is a key, but I know it's some kind of key. So I picked up 1 copy for my collection, and later sold it because I didn't care anything about Nova or whatever. I was like, all right, I'll get rid of that, and actually I gave it away. I gave it away in a giveaway, in a subscriber giveaway. So anyway, yeah, there you go. So I had a chance to make $1 million.
Apparently, I'm specking on this one because I have the B cover in a 9/8, and then I have a raw A cover, and now I have a cover in a 9/8. So apparently, I'm specking hard, accidentally on Sam Alexander.
According to your shop, yeah.
Yeah, this book, I couldn't believe. I saw it on the shelf and had to negotiate, and I was happy as hell to negotiate with a man who was wearing a Punisher 2099 t-shirt, and it was Ghost Rider 2099 issue
There you go.
1. This book, I only had, it was the only 2099 of the originals that I didn't have 2 copies in a 9/8, or at least 2 copies. So I was interested in it, and you just don't see it. It's the rarest of them out there to see this hollow foil in a 9/8, and that's because there's trading cards inside that get this line down and you can't press it out. I've in my mind, I've always had this thought that this is the hardest one to get. Well, I did do some research, and it turns out there are 25 9.8 blue labels on the census, and then like 1 green label and 2 yellow labels or something. So
That's
Wow.
still hard.
it
Yeah, that's not.
it is a pretty minimal existence book out there that I have 2 out of 25 that exist.
You own 3% of the market.
Yeah, I'm actually
We won't-
watching another. I've got another
we
one I
won't-
made an offer on the other day.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're worse than me and my bizarros.
I might become the Ghost Rider 2099 guy.
You're specking on Ghost Rider 2099.
This book, when I was picking up that Sam Alexander book, I was talking to the guy who owned the shop. He's from Washington. He was into atomic age sci-fi stuff, but he's, oh yeah, I didn't have a chance to go get any recently. I don't really have much here. And I said, I was telling the story about how I'm really good at seeing stuff out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, I like the guy over there across the aisle who has a Planet Comics on the wall. And he goes, what? Anyway, sure enough, he's got a Planet Comics book on the wall. So I go over to go look at his Planet Comics book, and I take it off the rack, and behind it was Showcase 30. And this was a book I'd been keeping my eye out for a while now. I always seem to find it only like in a 1.5 or a 2.0 or something beat up and nasty. And so at a 4.0, this one presents really, really well, actually. It could use a clean and a press. But when I was looking at it, and he was asking 400, I looked it up in the app. The app was saying, sales are about 350 to 360. He goes, what's it say the market is on it? And I told him, it looks like it's going for around 350, 360. And he goes, so would you be happy if I told you 250? And I said, done. Let's do it. So that came home with me, and I'm super happy about that. That's going to go up on the wall. First solo story for Aquaman. Before this, he's only ever been in teen books. This is his tryout for what would become his eventual Aquaman 1.
So you're gonna take the Falcon, right, to replace it?
I'm gonna shift. There's actually a hole over here. I have the wall shifted for you guys.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
I didn't want
Thanks
to
for covering your hole for the stream.
Yeah, this is the last book I picked up. It was a book that's been on my list for a long time, and I happened to see it. It was at the right price. It was a better grade than the price than the grade and price was better than what I had been tracking. And of all people, it was from Harley Yee. So
good luck.
So I was happy to grab Conan issue 1.
You did the impossible, man. What the fuck?
You know what? It sounds like it, but you know what? Harley, when if it's a super rare book, he'll be difficult to deal with. But if it's a book that's not really rare, this is not a super rare book. It's a book that you can get. Well, he'll move on it, or he'll be more reasonable. Because I got a bundle deal from him before on like my ASM 3 and Ghost Rider 1. And this was just this. I didn't even haggle with him. His price was actually just a little bit below market on it. And originally I had been targeting about $100 more. And the market had come down on it. I didn't realize it. So I had been thinking I was only going to get about a 7.0 for about 500, but I was able to get 8.0 for 400. So
that's awesome.
I'm like, I'll take that all day long. So first appearance of Conan and first cameo appearance of King Cole.
Well, that's the thing. Harvey Yee is one of those vendors that people always say, like, there's vendors out there that don't tend to sell. They just want to show off their collection.
Yeah. Traveling museums.
He's one of those guys where he does have books that are for sale, but they're not really like the ones you want.
I bought my Punch 20 from him this year.
Yeah, he has lots of books to sell, and you can sell, but like I said, it just depends upon whether it's a book that he knows is a difficult book to get, or whether it's just a book that isn't that hard to get.
Yeah,
I think he's also softening a little bit.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
I'll have to check next time he's at WonderCon, or
maybe he's letting go of a little bit more, or he's tired of no one buying from his booth, because
probably that.
Every time you go by his booth, it looks like freaking leopards are there trying to sell, because nobody will go. There's like a radius, Every
It's
now and
also
then you see
difficult
somebody
the
do
way-
this and walk
Very
away, you know?
he configures his booth the same way every time, and it's so hard. You can only see a portion, a fragment of what he's got. Even his wall is hard to see, and
It
then
goes all the way down to the floor.
right, and it like has
Yeah.
parts that overlap parts of it
Yeah.
and stuff. And this book was like in one of the overlapped corners. He had to climb up a chair to get to it from the very top. But then he's got all those boxes of raws that are on the inside where he's at, and you can't
Yeah.
ever get to them to see what's in the books. in
That's
the
not even
boxes.
talking about the boxes he has under the tables, which
Right.
you know, those are the ones that are for special customers, I guess.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
But I've gotten some stuff from him in the past. The biggest problems I've had is trying to get some of the good mystery and space books from him. He's those he knows are not easy to get, and he's not flexible on those prices. But
Nice.
Yeah.
thank you so much there.
Appreciate it. I do not like comics.
I don't like
Yeah.
comics. I love them is his full name.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah. We appreciate you stopping by.
Yep,
If you
that's it.
want to see more of Bub, you'll have to come after the first 40 minutes of each episode. But other than that, you're welcome anytime. Yeah.
That's
No,
all I
yeah,
have, Rob.
definitely appreciate you. And yeah, as long as there's news, man, we definitely like to talk about games and movies and stuff.
Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and start winding down here. Bubs, where can people find you, man? You're in the
So-
house.
So I had a good week. It was pretty good. It started off with all right, go here, whatever. Go to Amazon, get an Amazon box, and then get shipped over to Bub's Comics. Yeah, there may be a video sometime this month. Hang tight.
Nice.
There you go. That's it. And here on the low grades, every Friday that the link is dropped and I'm available.
You're getting better. You're getting better.
Yeah, I'm trying real hard.
Rob, where can people find you, man?
Well, over on the robs.fatstax channel, which half the people watching are on right now, I drop content Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. This Thursday, we just did only my slabs. We had 10 Silver Age ASM books in this week's episode. Then tomorrow, Only Slabs, a show where I have a member of the community on, and we go over some of the books that make up their graded comic collection. We have Flat Earth Santa on tomorrow, so that's always, he's got a great collection. Happy to have Flat Earth Santa on. And then Monday will be another just a holiday, me getting some new books into the PC.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. James, your turn.
Yo, you can catch me at the Comic Raider on Instagram and YouTube, where I never post on there, but I have been posting a lot on my Instagram. You're welcome. Also on here on the low grades at 7 on Fridays, and occasionally on Black Sheep stuff. I've been posting on Instagram for there, but not on the YouTube portion. But you know, I am out of school now. Maybe I'll have maybe. Stay tuned for something. Maybe, never. But yeah, that's about it. That's where you can find me. Thank you all for finding us tonight. We appreciate
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. It's good to be found.
it.
You can find me everything comics on the edge. Always here on not always, but mostly here every Friday at 7:00 p.m. Pacific. And just thank you to everybody that showed up today in the chat. Everyone on the panel. Andrew, thank you so much, dude. We enjoyed having you. At first, when you first started showing up back in a couple years ago, it was a little bit rough, man. Now it's like we're used to you now, and we tolerate you just a bit more. So
Yeah.
it's always
Stockholm
great.
syndrome.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. You're welcome.
But it's always great to have you, man. You bring a certain something. I don't know what it is to the show, but
A certain
Oh,
je ne
it's-
sais quoi.
there you go.
I got rid of that. It just was a cream for about 3 days. It was gone.
Yeah.
No problem.
And you too, Rob, man. Ever since you started joining us, dude, you never stopped, and we're fucking happy about that. So
Yeah, and you never let us fucking stop, dude.
and thank you for pushing James last week. He really needed that push.
I think I've been here for like 3 weeks in a row. Oh my god,
This guy.
dude.
Uh,
Are we gonna be here next week?
yeah. Why not? I
It's
think.
Christmas,
Next week's not Christmas.
Oh
No.
but it feels like Christmas
yes.
every Friday on the low grades.
Oh damn. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yes.
it's just like Christmas. You'll be disappointed when it turns out you have coal in your socks.
Yes. That's true.
All right,
story.
just like that. Until then, see you next week. But low grades for life.
Yeah.
Hi.
Whoa, hold on. What the fuck?
After these messages,
What happened? What's wrong?
it is the stream that never ends.
Dude,
I'm
This
back
goes
for 1
on
week.
and on, my
Yeah.
friends.
dude.
Someone
I swear we
tried
had
to
no
shut
problem
it
last
down, but
week.
he forgot how. So the stream kept on streaming, and then
There's
we
this
kept on
10
going
button
because it's a
stream.
stream that
Here.
never ends.
Yeah,
Do I need-
As it goes on.
Wait, did you shut it down, James?
I shut it
It
down.
says live,
Last
and
week
it
when
says
you were
you're on
here,
the
yes,
air.
somebody had to shut it down. It would have
You
been me.
have to
Yes.
turn the thing off, otherwise
Yeah.
it's going to keep going on and on. Because it's a stream that never ends.